And now, slightly later than scheduled, let's go live to Studio G as we ask you, the viewer at home, to guess the male nipple.
It's Guess the Male Nipple with your host, Jack Little.
That's for emergencies only.
And welcome to another exciting installment of Guess the Male Nipple, where we ask you, the viewer, what happens? We show you a nipple. You have to tell us whose it is. And we've got some excellent contestants lined up for you tonight. So let's go over and have a meet with them. It's Chat. It's the people Chat. Now, I understand, Chat, that you've got a rather embarrassing story about something that happened during a New Year's Eve party. What's all that about? Tell us that story, and then we'll get on with the game. Nighttime Blues has forgotten how to guess voices. Never mind. Matty Stevo defecated and vomited at the same time. That does sound funny. And thank you, Matty, for sharing that story with everybody. So, how this works is, I am going... Now, I should explain, I might be a little bit rusty tonight. Firstly, it's the first time we've done Guess the Male Nipple in a little while, because we've been away for our holidays. It's been Christmas in the UK. I don't know, I think Christmas is in June in Australia, isn't it? I either had to shave my face or put an ice cube down my trousers, or was that Halloween? It's difficult. We threw end curtains down a well for laugh, and he had a pogo stick his way out again. Brilliant. I ought to kiss my friend at midnight and realised it was a golden retriever. So easily done. Just made a little sick in the potted plant. Right, Cyprus. Yeah, we've all been there. The plants love it, especially if they need quite an acidic soil. My friend shook an entire espresso. I'm glad you're going in for this. Is like the third or fourth go of this, and you've gone for it tonight. My friend shook an entire espresso martini over themselves, and my kitchen shook. It wasn't your nervous friend that I met at EGX, was it? Could have been. Right, I'm going to show... Oh, hang on. What are they playing for, Jed?
One house point.
He's on cue tonight. Excellent. Yes, there's a house point that could be won here. What's going to happen is, in a moment, I am going to show you a nipple on this here screen. Now, if you could tell me now. Oh, I see, that's what you were doing. If you could tell me, sorry, Nighttime Blues, I thought you were guessing the voice. I've forgotten how this works. I'm just going to scroll back and make sure that you haven't inadvertently won 3 house points. It's unlikely. I don't think you have. Good. Can't say that, Matty. He's a very aggressive man. If you guess it now, before the nipple is even on the screen, you win 3 house points. We can do that bit, can't we? Yeah. Ooh, it's all on one button now, which means I've got space, so I can bop around here to my heart's content. Is it Jeff Capes? Is it Mark Curry? Is it John Craven? John Cena? Colin Farrell? No. Mark Gatiss. It's not Mark Gatiss. Mark Gatiss, of course, perhaps best known for The Devil of Winterborn. The Bill Baggs video cassette. John Cena, it's not John Cena. It's not Jack Nicholson, perhaps best known for directing Head. It's not Jeff Capes, recently deceased. Very sad. Is it Larry Hagman, perhaps best known for appearing on that episode of Shooting Stars? I'm going to bring the nipple on. Is it AI Snow? It's not AI Snow. Don't know what that is, but it's not. Here's the nipple. There it is. It's It's very nipply nipple tonight. I think we've found a lot of the time the nipples, they don't look particularly nipply. This nipple, it's like a textbook areoli, isn't it? Textbook mamilla. Is it Al Snow? Is it Jon Snow? Is it Peter Sissons? No. The other Jon Snow. It's not the other Jon Snow. Again, no fictional characters. It's the platonic ideal of a nipple. It's not, you know. Well, it is. It is. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. It is. That's doubly funny, of course, because, well, it's platonic, isn't it? It's platonic. We get Plato. That's from Plato. Tom Holland. It's not Tom Holland. Is it Terry Christian? Is it David Suchet? No. I'm going to give you a clue. I'm going to give you a clue. Because, you know, this is a thrusting... Is it Steve Carell? Interesting. It's not Steve Carell. Do you want a clue? I'll give you 3 more guesses and then you can have a clue. But I should warn you, once you're onto the clues, you can only win 1 house point. I think the pipes are playing up again. John Kritzky, Alan West, Dominic Diamond. None of those. Here's a clue. Now, if you're new to the show, you go, what? How is that a clue? Right, so the nipple usually belongs to somebody who works in the creative arts to some degree or other. There might be a musician or a fine artist or what's the other one? An actor. So the year relates to a project, a creative project that came out. So if it was a musician, it would be an album. If it was a film, if it was an actor, it would be maybe a film. What have we got here? Ian Botham, Jason Momoa, John Cruz, Adam West, Kevin Keegan, Kevin Costner. No. Billy Sharp. No. And the colours relate to imagery associated with that creative thing. So if it was an album, then it would be the colours of the album cover, the album art. Is it Kevin Costner? No. Is it Billy Sharp? It's not Billy Sharp. Is it James Marsden? It's not James Marsden. Is it David Jason? No. Is it someone from Man City? Well, let's have a look. No, it's not. It's not somebody from Manchester City Football Club. I was very disappointed when I found out that Man City was short for Manchester City. I thought that's somewhere I could go. Chris Pratt. It's not Chris Pratt. I'm going to give you 3 more clues, 3 more guesses, and then it's clue number 2 for the lot of you. Clue number 2. I'll embiggen it as well. Keanu Reeves, of course, perhaps best known for that film that he did where he played a dog. It's not. Is it the man from U.N.C.L.E.? Again, fictional characters, Freddie. Can't take fictional characters as guesses. Clint Eastwood, perhaps best known for that film, The Mule. That's the film he's best known for, isn't it? The Mule. It's not Clint Eastwood. I'm not sure I made that clear. It's not Clint Eastwood. The bloke who played the man from U.N.C.L.E. But who, Freddie? You're so close to making a valid guess. Henry Cavill. It's not Henry Cavill. That's a ludicrous nipple, isn't it? Looking at it up close, it's kind of crazy. Army Hammer. It's definitely not Army Hammer. Army Hammer is not welcome. We have a no Army Hammer policy here at Guess the Male Nipple. Is it Bob Odenkirk? Bob Odenkirk, perhaps best known for Mr. Show. It's not Bob Odenkirk. Perhaps best known for the sketch Dinah Wink from I Think You Should Leave. It's not Bob Odenkirk. I'm going to give you a second clue. Oh. Oscar Isaac. Ooh. It's not Oscar Isaac. Is it Lord Byron? It's not Lord Byron. So we have 2014 and we have some more colours. Oh, what could it be? Who could it be? I like the idea that Lord Byron had something out in 2021, by the way, which is the key. Timothée Chalamet. I'm still working on that joke. There's definitely a Chalamet joke there, but it's not him. Not tonight. Is it Paul Rudd? No. Is it Ruddy Paul? That's not a proper guess, which is the any key. So no, it's not. Is it Daniel Craig? Daniel Craig, perhaps best known for that film where he looked like Jean-Paul Gaultier. Is it Craig David? It's not Craig David. All over your boink. Not on this show. Is it Matthew McConaughey? All right. Let's have a look. No, it's not. It's not Matthew McConaughey. 3 more guesses and then another clue. Chris Martin. It's not Chris Martin's nipple. It's not Chris Martin. It's very important when you become a seasoned professional entertainer, such as myself and broadcaster. It's very important to be comfortable with silences. Is it Chris Evans? No. Is it Chris Pine? No. Another clue then. Another clue. Oh, 23. Now, often it's clue 3. Clue 3 is like the tipping point. Clue 3 is often the tipping point clue. So we have 2013 and some more colours. I'll then begin it again. It means I can sit down. Remy Malek. I'm assuming that's who you mean, Freddie Dinger. It's not Freddie Malek. Is it Ben Shepherd? Remy Malek, of course, perhaps best known for Mr. Show. Ben Shepherd. It's not Ben Shepherd. Dominic Cooper. It's not Dominic Cooper. Perhaps best known for inventing creosote. Is it Michael Fassbender? Michael Fassbender. Perhaps best known for Frank. It's not. Alice Cooper? No. Chris Martin? Oh, is it Clive Anderson? No, it's not Clive Anderson. Perhaps best known for having been a lawyer. Excellent guess. Excellent guess, yeah. I also thought of Frank first. Excellent work, Christopher Robin. Yeah. I should explain that the joke there is I think I'm right in saying this, that you never see his face in Frank. Frank is the adaptation of a memoir of somebody being on tour with Frank Skinner, but they supplant it to America for the film. It's a choice. Ben Whishaw, no. Zachary Quinto, no. Jamie Bell, no. Steve Martin, no. Carl Urban, no. Randy Orton, no. I think in one scene maybe, but otherwise, all right, okay. It's that thing, isn't it? It's like it's either never or it's just once. Orlando Bloom, let's have a look. No, it's not. It's not Orlando Bloom, is it? Now I see it close up. It's not. Is it Mike Myers? It's not Mike Myers. Johnny Depp, perhaps best inventor of the department store. It's not. Is it Roy Kinnear? Perhaps best known for the Three Musketeers or the Four Musketeers. No. Is it Rory Kinnear? No. Is it George Clooney? No. Martin Short? No. Van Diesel? No. 3 more guesses and another clue. George C. Looney. It's not George C. Looney. I am thinking of changing how the points are distributed for Guess the Male Nipple. Just to warn you. Is it Christopher Waltz? No. Jake Gyllenhaal? No. Christopher Waltz, of course, does all of his films in beats of 3. Little known fact about Christopher Waltz, Christoph Waltz rather. Jake Gyllenhaal, no. Another clue then. James McAvoy. I'm not entirely sure James McAvoy exists. If this is the most sort of extreme version of the what's it called, the Mandela effect, it's probably the existence of James McAvoy, because it's like no, doesn't exist, and then suddenly it's like, oh, he also exists. He also did all of these films years ago. Channing Tatum. It's not Channing Tatum. Clue number 4. Another look at the screen there. Another sit down for me. Are you any wiser? I've still got mucus on the other screen, you know. That's going to confuse people on YouTube. Jacob Rees-Mogg. Well, let's have a look, shall we? No, it's not Jacob Rees-Mogg. David Cameron, no. One day it's going to be a politician, but not today. Is it Gareth Thomas? It's not Gareth Thomas. You want to wipe that off? I know it could short something out. Have you ever been shorted out by mucus? Answers in chat. Is it Daniel Craig? It's not. It's not Daniel Craig. Would that it were. It must be. Why must it be Daniel Craig? No. Close up on Freddy Dingo. Why must it be Daniel Craig? Talk us through your thinking. Because of the colours. They don't seem very, very Daniel Craigy to me. I don't know about you viewers at home. I'm not getting Daniel Craig vibes from those colours. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, because 2021 is that James Bond one, writes Freddy Dingo. I'm going to give you another clue. Oh. Now, this is usually the easy one. You get clue 5 up, and it's like, oh, I know what that is. 2019, a glass onion. It's not. I can reveal that at this point, which rules some people out of the guessing, but I'm okay with that. Because I think the only person that it rules out... Oh, no, there's him as well, I suppose. Cyberus Circuit Head says, is it Will Poulter? Well, let's have a look, shall we? Hooray! Hooray and hooroo! Congratulations, Cyberus Circuit Head, for correctly guessing Will Poulter.
You're clapping for him? Don't clap
Nope.
for him.
Good. I'm not telling the Will Poulter anecdote. No.
From your drinking days.
It was from my drinking days, and I'm very sorry, Will, if you're watching. I do apologise. If that ever got back to you, and I doubt it will have, but, you know. If that's why you pulled out of Twitter, please forgive me. I always feel better when I have no idea who they are. You don't know who Will... Look at him. Look at him. Look at him, Nighttime Blues. So, clues-wise, what are these films? We've already established 2023, which was Poulter. I barely knew her. Who's Will Poulter? You're not allowed to choose your boyfriend. Matty, I told you that in the strictest confidence. It's the lad from Son of Rambo. It is the lad from Son of Rambo. He rose to fame in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. He was on like a sketch show that was, the cast was all kids. But yes, 2023 is, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. But what about those others? Any hazarded guesses on the others? Bear in mind, I can't remember what they all are, which is very useful. School of Comedy. That was it. School of Comedy. Yes. If you're very good on Sunday, I might talk you through how I make the nipples. He was Adam Warlock. He was Adam Warlock. Yes. Picture him, as I often do, entirely painted gold.
My darling,
Sweetheart.
have you bought more Cadbury's boxes?
Oh, Santa. I went to Aston. When I came back, Santa had been.
Oh, I see. So is the unopened one mine, or is the one with the whisper and twitch remaining?
Twits?
So we have to do a little swap.
Do it after the little swap, yes. Yes.
The whisper twister
Oh.
doesn't really work.
If you want a house point. Oh, yes. By the way, yes. Yes. End curtains reminding me of my duty there. Cyber, if you want to win a house point, you will be assigned to one. But yes, perfect. Wonderful. Admins. Perfect. And, oh, yes. Very important, this bit. Oh, it's not on there. Okay. Yeah, that's that done. Right. My favourite bit of Guess the Male Nipple is adding 1 point to the score. Aston already, it's the 7th day of this quarter, and Aston is already on 4 points. Wowzers trousers. So 2021 was Dope Sick. It was the TV show. It was TV show, but it had a lot of. It was quite. This is the thing with TV shows on streaming services now is they are quite posted up. And 2013 was, I think, Meet the Millers, which was a film. And yes, is that everything? Oh, 2014 was Maze Runner. 2014 was Maze Runner, in which he was in also. So those are the clues. And that means, of course, that we are once again at the end of another successful episode of Guess the Male Nipple, in which people guess the male nipple from the clues, proving against all odds that the clues work. I'm going to be rushing back to the hotel to join you once more in the guest lounge, but from Studio G at least. We say goodbye to you for another week. Yes, careful how you go. I need a sign off. I need a sign off first. Careful as you go. It's not great. It's not great. Thank you, Max Andrews. Thank you. So, until oh, I've got it.
No!
I've got it.
Don't encourage that!
I've got it. I like We're the Millers. Oh, is it We're the Millers, not Meet the Millers? I'm just nipping out. He gets his lad stung in that by a tarantula. That's the only bit I've seen. So, what am I doing? Oh, yes, no, so until next Tuesday, happy nippling. Oh, that's nice. He's let me, oh, you bastard. Yeah, no, just for a minute. I thought, New Year, maybe they've turned over a new leaf. Maybe they're going to keep the lights on so I can get out of here without causing a major injury to myself or others. What's the point? You never think about that, do you? I might fall onto somebody who's lying prone in the darkness. It's not good, is it? Anyway, Happy New Year.